Yo, wait, Don wants me to come see his hole? Welcome everyone to Alpharad Gold today. See, yes. Let me see. Don, what is this game? You just told me to download this game, and here we are.
I don't know. I just thought you'd want to come see my hole.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think I'm at your hole.
Okay, let's check it out.
Yeah, I'm selecting. I told you to stay away from that day. Oh, this is a dark game. Oh man.
Oh.
Wait. Let me. Is there a brightness button?
I can hear you coming through the game.
Oh wait, I can't do. Wait, okay, I'm turning you down. I'm turning you down.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh wait, is that you? Are you the green guy?
I think I'm an orb.
Yeah, you are the orb, and I am pondering you.
You're also an orb. Well, you're like kind of crunchy. Whoa.
What?
You're like emoting at me. Hold on. Let me see.
I'm hitting 1 through 10. Yeah. Oh wait, check mark. Are you verified?
I'm verified.
Don,
this is a verified hole. I'm looking up.
Look up.
I'm looking up.
Do you see all this?
Yeah, you've got some squigglies going on.
Oh, that's me. The squigglies are me.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh man.
I think I don't have squigglies.
Don, I'm playing this game and I can't tell if I'm high or not. I thought I was sober, but I'm watching this and now I don't know.
I mean, well, just like, what do you think of the hole?
I'm getting distracted by the hole, man. This is a cool hole. Wait.
Check this out. No.
X? No. Wait. How do I know? How do I know? Wait.
2 is no. No. 2 for no.
2 for no.
That's what I think about that one. All right, let's do some experimenting. I'm gonna press 3 now. 3. Oh, I love that.
Oh wait, 3's so hard. Is this just emoji the game?
I think this might just be like a place to hang out and look at my hole. Have you seen it, by the way? Come see my hole.
I'm looking at your hole, man. It's a nice hole.
It's a pretty cool hole.
Usually you have to go to twitch.tv/jadasack to see this hole. I get to see it live and in person.
Yeah, this one's just for you. Are you happy about my hole? I'm happy about my hole.
I'm happy about the hole.
It's pretty cool. When did I press 7?
Oh wow, you're getting wild with it now then.
Whoa, you can just keep, I'm stacking them.
Yeah, just stacking the butterflies.
This is beautiful.
This is the best 99 cents I've ever spent on a video game.
Honestly,
actually.
I can't wait to write this off of my taxes. This is huge.
Dude, I don't even think I'm going to write this off. I'll be real. Like, I think I'm proud of this.
Whoa.
Oh, so 9's the one that makes it all like.
Yeah, look at this.
The parade.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, that's what it looks like for you. Okay. See, it's so much bigger for yourself if you look up.
I'm looking up, all right.
I'm looking down.
Checking it out.
I'm just pondering the hole. It's a nice quality hole.
What do you think's at the bottom?
At the bottom of the hole? I gotta imagine.
Yeah, like at the bottom of the hole.
It's gotta be like a dead guy, right? Somebody that like wanted to go see the hole like in person.
Somebody that fell in the hole?
Yeah, like like what was his name? Timmy?
Man.
Timmy fell in the hole?
Oh, Timmy's in the hole.
Timmy's in the hole.
And like there's not even any climbing equipment. It's not like he tried to do it safely. He probably just tried to scale down there. Like he's like, I can do it.
I mean, yeah, if you just grab the rocks and just like slowly rock climb down, I feel like it wouldn't be that hard.
If you put it like, if you want to be like reductive about it, what if it was wet? Look at the clouds out here. It could have rained recently. Who knows? You might like get like 2-3 rocks down and just slip, and that's it. And then you're just in my hole, and people will have to pay 99 cents to come see it.
Don, I'll be honest. I can smell the rain around your hole right now. Like
I know it's a wet hole. It's definitely a damp hole.
Not a damp hole.
That's a damp hole.
That's fine. Sometimes the hole gets a little damp.
Well, you see this?
Wait.
See this guy?
Oh shoot! Wait, how are you doing that?
I pressed 7. Whoa, he loved that.
Oh man. Oh
wait, no, it wasn't 7. It was 8. No, it was 6. Oh god, yeah, it's 6.
Wait, you get to get the special orb around you.
Wait, you can just press all of them?
Oh, just wait. Is it?
Oh, good lord.
Man, they did not think about this game design at all.
I don't know. I kind of think they thought it out perfectly. This is exactly what I wanted to be doing right now.
I cannot think of a better way to be spending my afternoon right now than just.
It's like I melted a bunch of crayons and then poured them into the sky.
Wait, do you remember that old machine like back in like the 2000s where it's like you would melt crayons together and make like a fucked up multicolor crayon?
Yeah, no, that was pretty cool. That's how you got the custom crayons. If you had the custom crayons, you were like the coolest kid in 2nd grade.
Yeah. Dude, you wanna know something fucked up that I learned recently?
What's up?
So you know colored pencils, right?
Uh-huh.
Like the pencils that are colored. Do you know that some places call those pencil crayons instead?
Pencil crayons?
Yeah.
That's Canadian. No. That sounds Canadian.
It's very Canadian.
There's no way anybody in the States would call them pencil crayons.
No, you get bullied.
Come on, check out my pencil crayon. If it's a crayon, then why can't I eat it like a regular crayon? It'll be too crunchy. It'll hurt my teeth. Not a crayon.
That's what the quantifying thing about a crayon is. It's the flavor of the crayon.
And that's what made the custom crayons so good, is because you could get a little bit of the red and a little bit of the blue and maybe some of the green if you were feeling crazy.
Yeah, it's like if you went to Chipotle and you just, you get a little bit of every single soda. But like, the suicide shot, or you get like a little bit of Pepsi, a little bit of Mountain Dew. A
little bit of chicken, a little bit of beef, some cilantro. The guac's extra, but it's worth it for the texture.
Dude, their guac, like, it's like $5, man. That's a Twitch sub.
It's like $9.
That's a Twitch sub right there.
That's like a sub and a half over at DataSec on Twitch.tv.
That is a full sub and a half. That's a full 50-50 split.
Joe, would you ever like get into a hole like this? Like in real life, would you ever like go spelunking?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Well, okay, so I'm kind of an adrenaline junkie. Like, funny enough,
really?
Even though I'm like a dude that like just sits in my room and plays video games, I love like I've done.
Well, that's where the adrenaline comes from, clutch or kiss, and your heart starts pumping.
Oh yeah, no, like, I'm like, I want that kiss. I'm gonna get the cut. But like,
so like.
I've done like skydiving and shit. I've done like.
You've been skydiving?
Yeah.
When did you go skydiving?
I went skydiving like, oh shoot, when was this? Like 2 years ago. So it was Point Crow, right? It's actually kind of a funny story. So he was over visiting Jacob. Like, this is the first time I met him, and I was high as shit, just like sitting on the floor talking.
Yeah, and he just sitting out hanging with the hole.
Yeah, and like we were pondering the hole, and I was just like. He said something. I was like, yeah, man, sure. And then it clicked like 30 seconds later. What he said was like, hey, Joe, I know we just met, but do you want to go skydiving with me? I don't want to go alone. And my high ass just said yes.
And so you stuck. I mean, like, you're a man of your word. I respect it.
So not only that, though. So I got the most drunk I've ever been in my life the night before.
What, on the plane?
Accident.
Oh,
no,
okay.
No. The night before. So we had to wake up at 6 a.m. to go skydiving, right?
Oh, good Lord.
I was up at 4 a.m. still like drunk, throwing up, trying to get sober before then.
Oh, gee, you went skydiving hungover?
Dude, it just got worse and worse because it was like a 2.5 hour car drive to like, because the skydiving place was in the middle of the desert, right?
Well, yeah, because they got to give you like a wide berth in case you're really bad at skydiving.
Yeah, and like I feel that. I threw up, like I get really bad car sickness sometimes, and I got really bad car sickness on the way there.
Oh.
We get out, we're in the desert, it's like 100 degrees out, and we're just sitting there in the sun for like, we sat there for 3 hours. Dude, I threw up like 5 times.
Oh, dude, you're baking in your own juices? That is rough.
Yeah, my number one fear the entire time was not skydiving, but that I would throw up and hit the instructor behind me while we were like going down.
Because you were like strapped to a guy, right?
Yeah,
they don't just let you raw dog it the first time. Okay, that makes sense.
There was a guy strapped to my ass, like just going to like.
Okay, but like, how funny would it have been if you puked at like falling out of a plane?
Right. No, that's why I'm like.
That would have been sick.
Part of me is like, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. Like, I'm sure he would have been fine, and we would have probably lived.
He had on goggles, right?
Yeah, but then
he would have been fine.
No, I don't. Yeah, he had on goggles. Yeah, you're right.
Of course he's got to have on goggles. It's not like somebody else has puked on him before, 100%.
Yeah, definitely. So like, he's a professional. I should have been worried, but that was like my main worry.
No, that's understandable. You're considerate.
Yeah. We went to a Mexican restaurant after, and I was still feeling a little sick. And so like, hey guys, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and I straight up blacked out on the bathroom floor of this Mexican restaurant.
No, that's like the worst place to have your face be.
Dude, it was awful. It was not a good time.
Oh,
I would do it again though.
Some nose. Blacking out on the restroom floor?
No, the skydiving. Skydiving was part.
Oh, fair.
Part. No, I didn't like blacking out on the Mexican restaurant floor.
Dude, I'm afraid of heights. I don't know if I could do it.
Really?
Yeah. But like, I'm like selectively afraid of heights. It's really weird. I don't get like nervous on an airplane or even like in a tall building necessarily. It's just like some I don't know. If I'm like on the side of a cliff, like my head starts to go like,
I was gonna say, like,
dude.
Yeah, so like if you're hiking or something, or like you're driving like through like
maybe
the
just have
mountains.
Vertigo.
That sounds a little bit like Vertigo, actually.
Dude, I've done some driving on some like 1-lane roads up in the mountains in Colorado. It's kind of spooky. I'm not gonna lie. It's cool, but it's kind of spooky.
Dude, driving in Colorado honestly scares me. Like right before quarantine hit, me and my mom, we drove to Colorado, and there was a snowstorm that hit as we were going through the mountains, and that shit's kind of spooky.
Yeah, it gets so quiet. It's wild.
It gets quiet. It gets to the point where you can't see anything at all, just because like the flurries. I don't know.
Low visibility driving in the mountains is like, that's a no-go for me. I'll pull over, I'll get nice and toasty, you know, I'll just hang out.
Oh, that's smart. There's been a couple times out here where like it shouldn't rain very often in SoCal, but like there's times where like I'm driving through the mountains and it'll start raining on the mountains, and it gets to the point where I cannot see more than like 10 feet in front of me.
Oh yeah, that
pulling over is a smart play. I'm going to keep that in mind for next time, because last time I just drove really carefully.
You don't have to keep driving. Like, I'm pretty sure in like certain driving classes, even they're like, if it's not safe to drive, don't do it. You know, hit him with the 2. Hit him with the 2.
That's like the most generic like driving test. Like, I remember there's one question on the Oklahoma driver's test. Like, what's a safe distance to follow someone? 100 feet, 200 feet, 400 feet, a safe distance.
Yeah.
And the answer is a safe distance.
I was going to bring that one up. I'm 28 years old and I still get mad about that. But they did to 15-year-old me on that permit
did you
exam.
Miss it?
I missed it because the driver's ed that I took gave me numbers. And the question that it gave me, because I didn't take driver's ed to the state, I took it through like some private online course that was stupid. But then I get there and the answer is just, I don't know, whatever a safe distance is. That's stupid. We should be able to quantify this shit.
Wait, I can't. How you took an online driver's ed course? How does that? Did you have to like practice driving still? Like, how did that work out then?
Once I got my permit, then I had to like log my hours. But this was before I got my permit. So this was like driver's ed for the permit test, I think. I don't really know. I basically skipped all of the stuff on my online driver's ed test because like I had at that point been driving for like 3 years, like an actual car.
Yeah.
Because I was tall when I was younger, so like I learned how to drive when I was like 12. I was like driving a suburban SUV when I was 12 years old. Mm-hmm. So I already knew all the rules and shit. So I would just like sit there and I would just mash through like next as fast as it would let me. And then at the end of like each chapter, it's like, here's a quiz over all of the stuff that you just went through, and I would just get them all right because I know how to drive. It's an
online quiz too. Right. You can Google answers.
I could totally just Google answers. I didn't really need to. Dude, it was a joke to get your license when I got my license in Oklahoma.
Dude, that's so much better than what I did. I remember I had to go in for like 2 weeks of summer school from like, it was show up at 9, leave at 3 p.m. It was like,
did you have to pay for that?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even think I had to pay for mine. Like, I'm pretty sure mine was free. That's crazy.
Maybe I didn't have to pay
$100? Good Lord.
I remember needing $100 that summer, and I want to say this for that, but I don't know.
I think they should give you $100 to take the course because of how easy it is to get the license without any of that nonsense. Like, they should incentivize people to actually learn the rules in Oklahoma. Just a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of Oklahoma drivers aren't the best, which is shocking to me because I know like a lot of people are like me and you were like, we started driving when we were like 12, 11, because like, I grew up on a farm. I started driving a farm truck when I was like young. Like
for sure. No, my mom would just hand me the keys sometimes and be like, I need you to run to Walmart.
Oh my God. Wait, that's sick, actually.
Yeah, sure. She's just like, don't get pulled over. And I'm like, bet.
Great. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, which is great because I was tall enough to reach the pedals and all that shit, but I definitely did not look old enough to drive. But where I grew up wasn't like a very developed area at the time, so it was fine. I got away with it.
Yeah, I mean, like that part of Oklahoma too, like there's a lot of like rules of the road that you're just allowed to break. Like I one big one that I think of was like 100%. Sitting in the back of a pickup truck. Like if you do that here,
oh my God,
so illegal. I don't think I've seen anyone do that once here.
If they started forcing that in Oklahoma, I mean, like it's over. At that point, Oklahoma's lived up.
Yeah, no, the state's fucking toast at that point.
Oh my God.
Do you remember my old truck that I had?
I do remember that old truck, that old beater.
Yeah, I had this old car. It's like a 2004 like Ford Ranger, super small truck. Like it was a
oh, you know what? I'll say it. A respectable truck. I think trucks nowadays are way too big. Yeah, no, trucks are like, criminally large.
This was the working man's truck, you know. But I remember like high school lunch. Like I would have like 6 people in the back of my truck, just like taking them to the Mexican restaurant.
Yes, sir.
Because
Oh,
there
you
was
guys
only
had
one
off-campus
seat.
lunch?
We did.
Dude, we didn't.
Yeah, I didn't realize that wasn't like, I don't know. I thought that more people would have that. I didn't realize that was like weirdly cool of Oklahoma, or like not even Oklahoma, like my hometown.
Yeah, I think my school was one of the few that didn't do it. There wasn't a whole lot around that we could have eaten at the time, but like downtown was there, and like I say downtown, and you, the viewer at home, might hear that and go like, "Oh, the city." It was like two streets, but then like half the buildings were like foreclosed on. It was very small, but there was a restaurant or two you could have walked to. Would have been fine. I'd have been getting some Chinese takeout every day. Would have been great.
I was gonna say like a Boomerang Diner or something.
Yeah, it was just like fuck, what do they call that place? It was just like some tiny little place called like Scott's. It was just a tiny...
Scott's. I know what you're talking. No,
You've been to Scott's?
I know.
With the shitty pool table?
Yes. They have really good curly fries there too, right?
Yes, they do, dude. That was the after school hang, man.
Dude, no, my grandpa used to take me there. Actually, wait, I'm actually kind of cheesing right now. I didn't realize like that makes sense that you've been to Scott's because I know your area, but like,
yeah, that was like right next to my high school.
Oh my god, wait, that's so cool. Wait,
dude, road trip to Scott's.
Dude,
you trying to go to Scott's?
I'm so down.
Scott's is still there.
It has to be. It has to be.
Bro, you let me know next time you're gonna be in Oklahoma, and even if I'm not there, I'll make it. I'll make it work.
We'll make a Scott's run, dude. That's like the one thing that like I love is California. It's fucking beautiful here. Like lots of cool stuff.
Right.
I like the Oklahoma small town food. That's like one of the things about Oklahoma that I will say I miss.
Hitting up a Ron's hamburgers, local chain.
Dude, Bill and Ruth's.
Bill and Ruth's. Oh, I'm a big fan of Bill and Ruth personally. I like them both.
Dude, they're both good people. Like, there's just so many like and I get this. It's like this for everyone. Like, you know, everyone has their hometown like joints and stuff. I don't know. I just miss knowing like the small town joints in like Oklahoma because I don't know the small town joints here. Like, I remember
they're hard to find.
Yeah, I tweeted out like a couple months ago saying like, "Hey, I just want to find a place in LA where I can find a shitty burger, fries, and a shake, nothing else."
Yeah, just like just cheap.
Yeah, people were like, "Oh, have you tried Five Guys? Have you tried Burger King?" I'm like,
Burger King.
People were like, "Oh, Joe, you should go to In-N-Out." I'm like, dude, like,
get these kids off of Postmates. They got to get off of Postmates, man.
I want a hole in the wall, but like. Not a bad hole in the wall.
Like a C grade health rating.
Yeah, like just enough to pass.
Yeah. Like dirty floors and like you walk in and they already start preparing your order. They're like, "Oh, that's Joe. We know what Joe wants."
Yeah, dude. Oh man, I had that at Waffle House. That was like
that's sick.
Dude, I remember at college Waffle House because I had stomach problems back in college where I threw up a bunch. I couldn't hold down a lot of food. Like I couldn't eat fried food at all.
That's so tragic.
I could go to it was awesome because I could eat breakfast food. So I just go to Waffle House like every night. And it got to the point where they knew my truck. I would like pull in, they'd see my truck, and they would just start making my order right away. And I just like sit there and do homework.
Oh, that's the Joe Mobile. Get the waffles out.
Yep, there's that shitty white truck.
No, that's beautiful.
Dude, that's beautiful. It's like
there was
hole, you know?
Yeah, it's just like my hole. You know, I'd like to think that at the bottom of the hole are like all the old video games that I used to have that I don't have anymore.
Oh, like the ones that you don't know how you lost them, or like
or like the ones that my little brother traded in for store credit to get Madden 2005.
No, that sounds very personal. Actually, what games did you lose?
All of my PS2 games
for Madden
and the PS2. I just came home one day and my mom was like, "Oh yeah, we just traded all the stuff in because y'all don't play that anymore." And I'm like, "That's not even true."
No, that's not how that works, Mom. Yeah, no.
Y'all gave away Burnout 3 for an off-year Madden game for the Xbox 360. That's crazy.
Oh my, wait, that's actually so sad,
dude. It wasn't even current year, dude.
Dude, I remember. So I got a DS, right? Like whenever the DS came out, saved up money and I got a DS Lite. And my dad and my sister. Yeah, like my dad and my sister though, they're like, "Oh, let's hey, like my sister wants a DS." So they took my old DS and sold it and bought her the exact same DS. I'm like, "What's the point of that?"
Yeah, what?
Yeah,
just surely they lost money on that deal, right?
No, they definitely did because they took me to GameStop with them to do it. I didn't realize what they were doing. I was just oblivious because like, oh, dad has my DS. That's cool. Maybe he wants to play Animal
the dog
Crossing.
in the back of the car, like on the way to the vet, and you're like, oh boy, hope we're going to the park.
Yeah, like I was playing my DS, like, and we did not go to the park. But dude, I don't know. Yeah, let's know down in the comments. Did your siblings ever like sell your games for another game? Because I feel like that's happened to most gamers. Like,
yeah,
just growing up. Yeah.
Well, I guess like unless all your shit's digital and then like video games are soulless.
Oh yeah, they don't do that anymore now. Like all the kids are like, or video games are just free now. It's you download it and it's free.
Did your little brother ever sell your CS:GO skins on the market without asking you? Drop a like. Drop a like. How much would that skin be worth nowadays?
My little brother sold my Dragon Lore.
Bruh.
He sold it for 5 cents. It was Stat Track as well.
Oh, 5 cents, dude.
Yeah, he just so you buy a shitty AK skin.
That's so messed up.
CS:GO 2 coming out soon. Just saying.
CS:GO 2. Hey, I'm hopping on, dude. I've been.
Yeah, no, I see your grind,
dude. I've played very, very little of it. I was so down bad to play a game that I downloaded CS:GO and tried to play it on my laptop at the airport while I was getting delayed.
Oh no! Ooh.
Let me tell you, CS:GO on a trackpad, impossible. Not impossible.
Not impossible, really. That's
not impossible.
Dude,
I'll hop on right now. I'll show you.
Oh my god. Dude, I started playing the other day, and if I have my PlayStation controller connected, I realize that I can use the gyro controls.
Wait, that's kind of hype.
Yeah, so
that
CS:GO
could be huge actually.
Yeah, it's honestly like it's really annoying for 99% of the game, but it makes spray control super easy actually.
That makes sense. Yeah. I bet we could get like some of our Splatoon friends to hop on and like pop off.
Yeah, Ellie would do really good at that actually, I think.
Oh, let's get her on.
Like
get Ellie on the horn. Computer, call Ellie, get her to download CS:GO.
Dude, Ellie was like really good at Splatoon, which I think is really funny.
She games, dude.
Yeah, no, Ellie's a gamer. Like she's good at Valorant too. Like she's good at Apex or not Apex. That Overwatch. Yeah,
that makes sense. How's that game going? Have y'all played Overwatch yet for the channel? Overwatch 2 is a new game.
Colin, put the answer on the screen. I don't know if we have. I don't think we have. I think we've tried to like 5 times, and each time like one small thing goes wrong. And we're like, I guess we can't play Overwatch today.
Yeah, any excuse not to hop back onto the Blizzard client. I get it. Battle.net's rough, and Overwatch is... I don't know, man. It's like a fan of shooters. Something about it just makes me feel sad.
I've only played it a little bit, because I just got on my shooter arc like 2 years ago now, so I missed all the shooters.
That's
like,
so weird to think about.
Yeah, it makes sense because I was on my melee arc, Like,
yeah.
I hard focus smash, and I'm just like, no, I like point and click games because they're fun. But like,
yeah.
And by that I mean like 2. But yeah, no, Overwatch, like I played a little bit of Overwatch 1 like maybe a year ago, and I was like, okay, it's fine. Overwatch 2, yeah, like I played as soldier, and I'm like, okay, my friends are just screaming now, and I'm just gonna keep clicking, and like that was the experience. But Overwatch 2, I'm like, I don't see the appeal of it, but I'm also excited for CS2, so like I kind of get it.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's a game that like a certain sect of my friend groups will play together. It's free. So like I'll hop on and I'll be, I'll fill support. And I'm like, okay, like this is a way, my job's pretty simple. I'm just going through the motion. It's kind of like come see my hole, right? It's like a thing that we're doing that doesn't require too much of me, and like we could just hang out and talk, catch up.
You just get to like, I think that's the nice thing about playing support is you can actually just kind of like turn your brain off and actually speak.
Yeah.
People don't realize it. Talking while playing video games is so fucking hard. Like
that's really hard. Like our jobs are really hard.
Like we have very hard jobs. Like
it's like up there with like linemen, surgeons, and like I don't know, lawn care. Like it's a tough job.
Those are the 3 jobs that like we're lucky that people are willing to do those in America.
I know,
because otherwise we collapse. If we don't have linemen, surgeons, and lawn care people, like what are we as a nation? And Let's Players, of course.
Yeah, and Let's Players, obviously. Without Let's Players, everybody would be just too crazy to go do the real jobs because they need somebody like us to sit by the hole. We talk about burgers.
Someone right now is high as shit watching this sensory video, and they like, I'm glad to provide sensory content to somebody. Like,
honestly,
that's what the hole's about.
With some like simple, like yes and no, and like exaggerating our movements while we're talking while we're doing our pretty lights. This basically is just like a great podcast. It's like it's got the visualizer built in. There's a hole.
There is a hole. I can most podcasts miss hole.
They don't. Most podcasts are missing something, and it's the hole. They think that they have something, they have a void to fill, but they're actually lacking a void in the first place.
Yeah,
they need the hole.
Joe Rogan, not a single hole in his podcast.
Not a single hole.
Not a single hole.
Jamie, pull up that hole. Jamie, come see my hole.
Oh my god. God, I just realized Colin's our Jamie. Wait.
Whoa, yo, Colin, pull up some vaccine misinformation right now.
Wait, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I feel good about the hole, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming to see my hole, man. It's been cool to catch up.
Yeah, for sure. It was a fun time. Yeah, is there another place people can come see your hole at?
They could come see me at twitch.tv/dadisheck, which is on the screen right now. And now it's spinning, and now it's got the Santa hat from RuneScape on it on the right side, not the left side.
Get that, Jamie. Write that all down.
Jamie, pull up that link right now. Yeah, it's a bust.today. Thanks for having me on. It's been fun.
Colin, make sure you're using that shitty image of Dawn that I sent you, by the way. Or not shitty, awesome image. That's the one you got to make swim, or not swim, spin. Now you have to make it swim. I don't know how you have to do that, Colin, but that's your job. But all right, well, goodbye, everyone. Follow Dawn and follow the channel.